Good afternoon. This is Chris Robinson, Robinson Ag Marketing, with today's post-close grain comments, grain and livestock comments for Wednesday, September 10th, 2025. Uh, another day of recovery, pullback, what have you, slipping lower. I think we just kicked the can until Friday's USDA report, quite honestly. We're range bound, 4-cent ranges in corn, 6-cent ranges in beans. Um, Wheat is again, fighting on its contract lows here, and we're gonna have to wait and see if Friday gives us any relief. Really, what it comes down to. December corn down 2 3/4 cents at 4.17. November beans down 6 cents, 10.25 and a quarter. The low of the day 10.24. Again, the levels that I'm worried about in D's corn, basically 420. There's a big trend line there. If you read my letter, you'll see it. In November beans 10.21 is huge support. It's the 50% correction of the last 80-cent rally that we had. Remember that. Remember we went from 980 to 1062. Well, 1021 is halfway back, and that's probably going to be the battleground here Friday when the report comes out, for better or for worse. December Chicago wheat down 5 1/4 cents at 5.15. Again, not too much to say about that. We're on contract lows. Kansas City uh, traded down to 5.06 1/4, settled at 5.07, down 3 1/4. That's Kansas City December. And again, the level everybody got to watch there is 5.01 3/4. So we're within a nickel of contract lows in Kansas City. A decent bounce after coming after it earlier in the protein complex, right? I mean, we opened up lower. Some people were concerned. If you looked at yesterday when we were limit down, the market was telling you that we should have been, $3 or $4 lower. Cooler heads prevailed, so people stepped in there and bought it. We did settle about 2.5 cents off the bottom, and fat cattle finished the day up, however, up $1.50 at 232.67.5. October feeders finished the day only up a little bit less than a half cent, up 0.475, settled at 350.4. All of the deferred months, though, in the feeders, and that's something to watch. All of the deferred months finished in the red. November, January, March, April, May, everything was at least a buck lower. So I think the market's telling you that, whatever's going on in the cash market, which has been a little bit lower, and it's been a heck of a run, sports fans. Nothing lasts forever. So I was on RFD TV today talking, and I mentioned the fact that you might have missed the top by $10. Don't let all of that revenue slip away, especially if we start really correcting lower. And we could absolutely positively correct lower and still be in a bull market. This market just hasn't corrected. And again, there's going to be a million reasons why if we do correct. I'm not concerned about that. So many people waste so much time. They want an explanation. They want to know why. They want to be right. They want to get a gold star on their homework like they're in fifth grade. I don't care about being right. I care about managing risk. And if you're a farmer, producer, you're always bet long. So, when you get these incredible rallies that we've had in cattle, you want to protect that revenue. When you're in difficult markets like we are right now with December corn and November beans, we want to protect what we can against whatever the USDA does to us on Friday. So that's my take on that. If you're looking for help, give me a call, 312-638-8868. We are going to probably kick the can tomorrow and wait and see what happens Friday. If you need help, if you're worried about protecting your risk here, no matter what it is, give me a call. We can talk about ideas and how I might be able to help you. Have a great rest of the day. This is Chris Robinson.